Hello, Kate here, mynaturalhappiness.com, Reading School of Reiki, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster wheel to happiness. I hope you're well. I hope you're having the most amazing week. I thought I would stop by today and just give a massive hug and to see how you're going, because we're coming into the last part of the year. We're back, everyone's back at school and back at work after the summer holidays, and I just wanted to say, how are you? How are you feeling? It can be quite a busy time as we start gearing up. I know in the choir that I belong to, we've been learning Christmas songs in September, which is by Christmas, kind of gone on that one, but I know that happens across schools and all sorts. Start practicing for Christmas plays and you name it. Hello, Puddy Cat. Hello, Puddy Cat. Can say hello. So yeah, I just wanted to see how you are, what's happening. Is my video talking to you? And yeah, see where you're at. So what I wanted to talk about today is when people are tired and exhausted and stressed and fed up and just running on the hamster wheel, going time over again, they, we get really busy being busy. And I spoke about it a couple of weeks ago about having that time and space to focus on you, to take a step out of that and to look and to sort of get a bird's eye view of everything because it's going on in your life. And that's absolutely what we did with the clarity work that we did. And so often things that, the best of intentions get pushed aside if we don't create the time in our diaries for that bird's eye view look. And it to begin with, it can feel so alien to actually, the way that you're going to achieve things is by taking a step out of things. And actually, my experience is that it's exactly what is required. And I was talking to somebody only yesterday, actually, that she used to do that a lot in her business, and she noticed that, and her life, and she's noticed since that she allowed herself to get busy being busy, that things haven't been going as well. And it's like that reminder to take a step back. And yes, it's nice to be able to take 2 full days out or a day out, etc., which we can do. I try and do at least a day out every quarter where I literally look at everything, a bird's eye view, everything, and just have that time to stop and reflect. And at the same time, and it's so powerful, and I've created and work my life around that. And I know at the beginning that can feel so scary. So sometimes it's even an hour with no electricity, no mobile phone, no internet. Sometimes I will switch the internet off at the wall, put my phones on airplane and my iPad on airplane mode, turn off everything, set the timer 1 hour, and just think, just allow and see what comes through. And that's so powerful. And so what I wanted to talk to you today is expanding on that, is to invite you to reflect back now, even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes, even if it's a 5-minute walk around the block, or going and having a bath and spending, or whether it's just literally switching everything off for 5 minutes, but just reflect back to your New Year's resolution. If you made any, what were your dreams, wishes and goals and aspirations at the start of the year? And just reflect back to them. How are you doing with them? Is it going well? Is it not going well? Are you happy with where you're at? And don't get caught up in, please don't have this as a beating yourself up exercise, because it's not what it's about. And just observe it. Try and observe it with no judgment on yourself, because we can be our harshest critic. But just observe it with no judgment, and just as an observation, where are you with where you wanted to be this time, in January, when a lot of people make New Year's resolutions. And some things you may have wanted to achieve that you've achieved and gone over, and other things they might be about right, and other things not quite so much. And just try and reflect on that with love in your heart, observing where you are and learning from it. Because the thing is that do I achieve every single thing that I ever put down on any list? No. I achieve most things, and sometimes it'll take longer than expected, and sometimes it'll take shorter than expected, and some things it's like, okay, well, I clearly wasn't supposed to do that on a universal level, so the universe is maybe trying to tell me something. And what I've learnt is, by taking that time just to reflect back, look at with no judgment as to what has gone well, what hasn't gone well, and what can I learn from it, because it's about taking the learning from it to move forward and then change things as you go forward. We do a lot of this in the Seeds of Change program, and we spend time on this because it's one of the most valuable things that you can do. Because if we don't learn from what went well, what didn't go well, what we'd do differently if I had that time again, it helps us just learn and learn from our mistakes, because sometimes we're so busy going round that we don't actually learn from what the universe is showing us. And to just stop and reconnect with that is amazing. So this week I'm inviting you to just, even if it's 5 minutes, if you can't find 5 minutes for you, then you really need to come and see me. You really do. Absolutely. If you're looking to change your life, if you're looking to change the way you look at your life, because sometimes it's about having a different perspective about where you're at, and sometimes we can have the happiest life in the world. We just have gotten to actually reconnect and look at that and recognise that. And at the same time, if you can't find 5 minutes for you, that's when you really need to come and talk to me. So anyway, I'm getting distracted. But yes, I'm inviting you to spend 5 minutes, set a timer. If you can spend an hour, great. If you can spend half an hour, great. But just look back at where you were when you started, started this year, and just check in and see how you're doing and what can you learn. And it's not, we've still got 3 months left. So you've still got time to achieve those New Year's resolutions, depending on what they are, but it's very possible you could still do them. And that's the magic of this, is that it's not too late. It's never too late, and it's really not too late this year for you to achieve what it is you wanted. Okay, if you wanted to lose 10 stone this year, it might be, but you could still lose 2 stone, for example, so you could still be well on your way, and by that point creating new habits that will help you keep that onwards and up for the next year. So yeah, just have a stop, have a reflect, see where you are, see what's going on, and learn and see what happens. So that's a little snippet of some of the things we do on the Seeds of Change program. And because we are talking now so beautifully about autumn, and the reason I'm bringing it in at this time is, we're talking autumn, we're moving into harvest time. And so what is it that you've harvested in your life? And what are you going to harvest for the rest of the year? So that's what I'm sharing and inviting you to do. If you're interested in working with me from the Seeds of Change program, if you are so ready to take the next step, if you're so ready to start bringing around change in your life and achieving your dreams, wishes and goals, then please do let me know. I'd love to have a conversation with you about it and to find out what's working for you, what's not working for you, and where you want to be in life, because it's just an honour to help people. So if you're interested, drop me an email, kate@mynaturalhappiness.com, or click and book a free chat on the online booking system. If you've received this by email, there'll be an email at the bottom, a little button at the bottom to click and book a free chat, and then we'll have a chat and see what's going on. So have the most amazing time. Enjoy so much. Enjoy reflecting on where you're at. Enjoy reflecting on where you want to be, and take time for you. It's so important. So wishing you the most amazing day and week and month and year. Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness, and founder of Reading School of Reiki. So have the most amazing week. Lots of love. Take care. Have an amazing day.